Welcome to MMA Dogs. My name is Hector. This is my dog Dan.
Hey.
We'd like to take a quick second to thank you for tuning in today. And if you haven't already had a chance, please subscribe to our channel. You'll simply get a notification letting you know, hey, we uploaded a new video. That way you don't have to go looking around for it and have to keep track of this or that. It's all automatic. Dog?
Yes, please check out our website also, MMAdogs.com. MMADAWGS.com. There we have our proven track record, our MMA betting strategy, and other helpful links, including a podcast which can be found on iTunes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
UFC 157, Saturday, February 23rd, live only on pay-per-view. The women's bantamweight champion of the world, Ronda Rousey, takes on the challenger, Liz Carmouche. Now the question is, will Ronda Rousey land the first round submission arm bar, or
will Liz Carmouche shock the world in Anaheim, California?
Let's take a look here. Let's dive right into it, and we'll take a look at Ronda Rousey's last two fights and see what the outcome of those were. So most recently, she fought Sarah Kaufman, and she submitted her via armbar in the first round. And in her fight before that, she submitted Miesha Tate also via submission armbar in the first round. And both those fights were to defend her title. The first one was actually the debut of the bantamweight division for the women. She won that and then defended it the second time around. And then for Liz Carmouche, most recently she beat Caitlin Young via submission in the second round. And in her fight before that, she beat Ashley Curry via TKO punches in the first round. Now, first let's talk a little bit about Carmouche, not taking anything away from her. She's really tough, okay? She did 3 tours in the Middle East with the United States Marines. You know, she's a tough girl from San Diego, California. But the way I see it, in my humble opinion, you know, the way I'm seeing this whole fight break down is this is Ronda Rousey's time to shine. Ronda Rousey is money. That's why Dana White brought her over, put her to headline a pay-per-view. And, you know, it's just, in my opinion, this is her time to shine. Now, she's 6-0, all with first-round submissions, armbar submissions in the first round. So she's just unstoppable. And a little funny story I can share with you guys about her, if you already didn't know, is growing up, her mom would wake her up in the morning. She would be her alarm clock, and she would wake her up with an armbar. So it's just, you know, there's this other kind of level of dedication, and just, you know, she's just unbelievable. And that's why she's minus 1,100. So you gotta risk $1,100 to win $100. So she's a heavy favorite here, and you know, there's no doubt about it. I'm taking Ronda Rousey via submission in the first round. 5 stars. Now, as far as betting strategy goes, because it is such a crazy, ridiculous line, I'm going to suggest to do not bet it. There could possibly be a prop bet that is juicy, you know, her via submission, but I mean, it's probably going to be to where it's not even worth the risk in case she does finish it in a different way via, you know, knockout, TKO. I don't think it'll go to submission, but yeah, I'd just rather just watch the fight, enjoy it. Minus 1,100, do not bet. Doc, what are your thoughts on this fight?
Well, I just thought of something funny. What if Ronda Rousey went out there and felt like she couldn't submit Liz Carmouche and started to work the ground and pound or something? And what if Liz Carmouche taps the strikes? Yeah. Everybody that bets the submission still gets paid, just like everybody that picked Edson Barboza to win in his last fight via TKO didn't get paid because his opponent tapped the strikes.
That would be a real tragedy. So that's why with prop bets, you know, if there's ever been an opportunity to bet a prop bet where you feel like, hey, this is going to happen, it's going to be a submission, there's still that risk, you know, of there being a TKO or of there being, you know, some other outcome. You know, it's difficult enough to predict the winner. In this case, in my opinion, it's not so difficult. No disrespect. It's not so difficult to predict who's going to win. But there's still that risk, and it can be unnecessary at times. Although in this case, it would be interesting to see what that line would be for that prop bet of Rousey via submission. But what are your thoughts on it, Doc?
I actually think that this is a great pick But yeah, the odds are ridiculous. I don't think for betting it's great, but it's absolutely Ronda Rousey's night to shine. You know, she's only been past the first minute of a fight once, and that was against Miesha Tate. You know, Miesha Tate, props to you for almost surviving that first round, but Ronda Rousey brought it, and that was that. Now
that arm, how that arm was
yeah, it was all bent over backwards. Yeah. It was just nasty. Now Liz Carmouche, she's pretty well rounded. She finishes fights, knockout, TKO, usually in the second round. She's never been finished prior to 15 minutes. So she's only lost a 5-round decision, and she's only been submitted in the 4th round. So this will be really interesting to see. But I'm still thinking she's not going to survive this first minute, not much less first round with Ronda Rousey.
Yep, there you have it, folks. That's pretty much one other thing I could add to it is I remember Dana White saying that there would never be a women's division in the UFC, and that's just how special Ronda Rousey is. Not only did he go and say, you know what, forget that thought, I'm going to bring her into the UFC, but she made her the main event of a pay-per-view. So that just goes to show you. 5 stars all the way, but for me, do not bet. Same with my dog. So there you have it, folks. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.